Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm your ailing host, FD4Sage5.tv, bringing you a review of one of the projects we've always admired from a distance because of the person who is leading that project. We only know him as Elliot Trades. He uses that for his YouTube channel as well as his Twitter handle, Elliot Trades. Nice guy. And some of his content, very good as well. So this project, it used to be called Superfarm and now it's called Superverse. So for transparency, well, I was invested in Superfarm and now I'm invested in Superverse. Oh, so that you are aware. Anyway, so the information I'm going to share with you guys in this video is not financial advice. It's meant to be for educational and entertainment purposes. And if you're wondering what happened to my voice this week, I've had a sore throat most of the week. Now I'm just gaining my voice back. And I'm hoping this time next week, I'll fully be back on stream and I'll be speaking as most of you are used to. Just that this week is going to be one of those weeks. But then, some things are more important. And one of them is to keep our community up to date with what's happening out there, as well as our own moves. So, what is Superverse? Well, formerly known as Superfarm in the olden days, Superverse is an NFT as well as an infrastructure development project for Web3 gaming. It is building and delivering Web3 products that empower crypto natives with next generation NFT functionality and onboard Web2 users through immersive blockchain gaming experiences. The Superverse claims to employ cutting-edge Web3 technology comprising two verticals, both of which will be supported by the Super ERC20 token. So before it used to be called FARM, now the token is called Super. And those two verticals are NFT marketplace technology and video games. Products on offer from Superverse include Gigamart, which is a next-generation NFT marketplace with advanced analytics tools and unique features. The second product on offer is Imposters, which is a gameplay-first Metaverse project aimed at onboarding mainstream users. Now, some value proposition from Superverse. It is championing blockchain technology to the wider public through the creation of fun games that appeal to modern-day gaming audience. Gigamart, which is the NFT marketplace, it boasts data speeds and accuracy that no other marketplace can match. One of its fundamental aims is to bridge the gap between Web2 gamers and Web3 gamers through the efforts of its Superverse DAO or decentralized autonomous organization. Superverse also offers creator tools that will enable content creators to better engage with their audience. And through its Gigamart NFT marketplace, Superverse will provide support to content creators through a range of mechanisms, including the enforcement of royalties for all native listings, Ethereum marketplace aggregation, among many others. Now, as part of our DEWA or our risk evaluation, we are going to apply as usual our DEWA or our risk evaluation toolkit, which consists of the following 13 elements. So we have decentralization, security, interoperability, scaling, the project team, social media presence via Twitter and via Discord, use cases, the project team, tokens issued at project launch, tokens in circulation at the point of recording, as well as maximum tokens available and insider token allocation. Now let's give a brief review of each of those 13 elements as far as Superverse is concerned. So starting with decentralization, the Superverse DAO serves as the Superverse community self-governance body. Through the Superverse DAO, the Superverse runs a governance process that is inclusive, with holders of the Super token voting on protocol proposals to determine the direction of the project. And the only requirement for becoming a member of the decentralized autonomous organization is by holding and staking the Super token within the designated decentralized autonomous organization pools via the Superverse website. Staking the Super token confers upon Super token holders the right to participate in proposal ideation, general community discussion, as well as voting on those proposals. The voting system uses a one staked Super equals a one vote approach. So similar to the one man, one vote democratic principles used in so many democratic countries. As far as security is concerned, one of the key issues plaguing other cryptocurrency projects is how the DAOs are funded, as well as how any revenue that is generated is distributed. Superverse has enhanced security around the distribution of such funds, with revenue split programmed and self-executed via a smart contract, which then means means none of the insiders can lend their grubby hands on treasury resources unilaterally. For example, I'm sure we all remember what happened with Arbitrum and their DAO or their treasury, where it decided it would do what it wants and the vote will come after the event. Now, that did not go well with the community, and Superverse has tried to address that from the off. So that's got to be commended. Next, we move on to scaling. The Superverse ecosystem will not only be limited to native assets from Superverse itself, but will extend to cover all other Ethereum-based natives. With its market aggregation feature, users can review the best prices on any collection across the Ethereum-based marketplaces. What about interoperability? There is no indication that Superverse extends outside the Ethereum ecosystem to date. However, it does cater not just for Superverse natives, but right across the Ethereum ecosystem, covering all Ethereum-based marketplaces. However, we are yet to come across instances where it will be possible to extend its reach to EVM-compatible chains to establish whether those will be covered as well. If you guys know any different, please comment below and let us know. What about the project team? The research some of my colleagues did, we could not come across any readily available information on how many team members there are for the Superverse crypto project, but some old information connected to Superfarm through LinkedIn points to a figure of below 10. I think it's around 7 or so. So we will use that figure for Superverse. If anyone again is aware of specific information on how big the Superverse team is, please let us know in the comment section as well. Now onto social media presence. Via Twitter, Superverse has over 233,900 Twitter followers, and on Discord, one of the metrics we measure, there is no readily available information or possibly no official Discord channel for Superverse. So there is no information to report on here. Now, tokenomics. Ticker symbol SUPER, SUPER. Token supply 1 billion. Circulating supply 41%. And there's also a footnote around unlocked tokens. Now, it's stating 80%, so unlocked tokens are almost double the circulating supply, which means there will be going a massive dump at some point when those who are holding the unlocked supply but yet to be introduced into circulating do eventually decide to dump their bags. So be careful out there. And here I'm specifically referring to project insiders. For example, the foundation and development teams have access to about 400 million super tokens, with the possibility that some of them have already been sold off. So just be careful out there. Token distribution is split along the following lines: founders and advisors 10% or 100 million, and out of those 100 million tokens, about 37.5 million of these are already unlocked. The development team 10% or 100 million, and out of that 100 million for development, 37.5 million of these are already unlocked. Ecosystem 9% or 90 million. NFT airdrops was allocated 5% or 50 million. Staking rewards was allocated 25% or 250 million. Liquidity 1% or 10 million. Seed investors 5% or 50 million. Pre-sale investors 34% or 340 million. IDO, which is initial DEX offering, I think 1% or 10 million. This then gives us an insider token allocation of approximately 70%. And for those who follow us, you know our threshold is about 30% at the top end. Anything above that, within reason, there has to be some mitigating circumstances why we would accept investing in a project that has got over 70%. And I think one of the reasons we've already highlighted at the top of the video, where we stated that out of admiration of the guy who's leading the Superverse project, Elliot Trades, he comes across as an upstandish guy. And no, don't base your investment just on that. There are a lot of good things to say about the project as well. But for me, it was mostly Elliot Trades because he does a lot for the ecosystem as well, for the crypto ecosystem as a whole. His videos, he barely mentions his own project, but he's doing videos on other projects. So you could say he's not biased. So that is good. That is a good sign of a good leader. Now, on to project use cases. Token ticker symbol SUPER, SUPER. Use case number 1, holders of the SUPER token who stake their SUPER tokens and the right to participate in the Superverse community governance process. I think we've covered that already as well. The Gigamart NFT marketplace offers users advanced analytics on rarity data and pricing information. Wallet-to-wallet charts are possible through Gigamart's real-time chart feature over every collection. With Gigamart's social features, users can always gauge the latest trends and community sentiment. management. The market aggregation feature aggregates all Ethereum-based marketplace listings. The project also provides creators with robust tools to build and monetize their original content. And through its social gaming metaverse, that is Imposters, Superverse will be used to onboard new users from Web 2 to Web 3 gaming. Can't wait to see that, because at the moment, it's almost like a standoff. Those in Web 2 are hesitating to come to Web 3. Why? I don't blame them. Some of the games, they are terrible. Anyway, for more on Superverse use cases, please follow the links in the description to find out for yourself. Now, as we highlighted at the top of the video, we are going to apply our 13 elements and then score those elements between 0 and 10. Once we've scored them, we then aggregate the total score, and it is the aggregate score that we then classify under the following risk categories. You got the best case scenario or the best level of risk, where the risk is at a minimum. We call that go for it category. Slightly below it, you got potential category, where the risk is slightly elevated. That level down, we call that could go to 0 before we go to a level where we think the risk is at a maximum, and we call that no-go category. Now, a quick rundown of those 13 elements once more. You've got decentralization, security, scaling, interoperability, project team, social media presence via Twitter, social media presence via Discord, age of the project, use cases, tokens issued at project launch, tokens in circulation at the point of recording, maximum tokens available, and insider token allocation. Now, for some scores, we've allocated across these 13 elements for Superverse and its super token. Decentralization, 7.5 points out of 10. Security, 5 points out of 10. Scaling, 7.5 points out of 10. Interoperability, 7.5 points out of 10. Project team, 2.5 points out of 10. Social media presence via Twitter, 7.5 points out of 10. Via Discord, 0 points, as there is no information on Superverse's Discord channel. We could not find it anywhere. I don't think they have one. Age of the project, 5 points out of 10. Use cases, 7.5 points out of 10. Tokens issued at project launch, 5 points out of 10. Total tokens in circulation at the point of recording, 5 points out of 10. Maximum tokens available, 5 points out of 10. Insider token allocation, 0 points. Why? Because at 70%, that's way off our threshold of 30%. So we issued 0. Now, those are the scores we have allocated to Superverse across the 13 elements that form part of our DIWA or our risk evaluation. Do you agree? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you were to issue different scores yourself, which scores would you give or allocate to Superverse across the 13 elements? Let us know your feedback in the comment section. The aggregate score for Superverse comes up to 65 points out of 130, which puts Superverse within the could go to 0 category, which is the 65 to 89 points out of 130. This is no surprise. Most projects we've reviewed fall within this category, and Superverse is no different. Yes, it could go to 0, and one of the reasons, like I said, that made me invest in Superfarm first and now Superverse is Elliot Trades, the gentleman who actually leads this team, who is the project lead. I do hold massive respect for him. What about you? Do you hold Superverse and the super token? Let us know in the comment section. As for where it goes from here, no one knows. But I'm sure when the gaming narrative come back again, we are going to see Superverse and the super token go to some incredible heights. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment section. As for me, for this week, I remain your ailing host, FD for Sage5.tv. Signing out for now. Bye.